The moment days of our lives fans have been waiting for, truly waiting for, have finally and those land into sound like freight train. After weeks of vague teases and wild online speculation, we are about to learn exactly Hijay Dirisa hell-bent on resurrecting from the dead. No more shadows, no more grutupo, and when it does, the entire canvas of Salem is going to bleed color in the most delicious, devastating way possible.
Let's start where the fireworks are already exploding. Paulina Price's explosive showdown with EJ. Paulina has never, not for one single second, trusted EJ Demera. Not when he was strutting around town in his bespoke suits playing the reformed bad boy. Not when he was charming his way into the mayor's office. And certainly not now, when every instinct in her powerful body is screaming that he's neck-deep in something unholy. The woman who clawed her way from the streets of Miami to the mayor's chair of Salem doesn't scare easily, and she damn sure doesn't back down from a Demera. With the latest round of lab scandals, those mysterious late-night shipments to University Hospital, the sudden disappearance of certain controlled substances, the whispers about a private wing that no one on staff can account for, Paulina has gone full warrior mode. Picture it, the Demera living room, crystal decanters trembling on the sideboard as Paulina storms in, heels clicking like gunfire across the marble. EJ is mid-pour of his scotch, that signature smirk already forming on his lips, but Paulina doesn't give him the chance to speak first. "I know you're hiding something, EJ," she hisses, voice low and lethal, the same tone she used when she took down her own blackmailers years ago. "And mark my words, I will find out what it is. You think you can play God in my town, in my hospital? Not on my watch, mister. Not while I'm still breathing." She never trusted him even a little. Not after everything he did to her daughter Chanel. Not after the way he tried to bury her own past. And especially not after he stood there last month and lied straight to her face about renovations in the basement lab. Paulina has been digging. She's had Abe quietly pulling strings. She's had Ray Fernandez running unofficial checks on every Demera shell company. And she's even roped in her sister-in-law Kate to tap into the old underground networks. The woman is a force of nature, and right now that force is aimed directly at EJ's jugular. But here's the delicious twist that longtime DOOL watchers live for. EJ is about to turn the tables in the most diabolical, EJ way imaginable. Because while Paulina is busy vowing to expose him, EJ has already anticipated her every move. He's 3 steps ahead, smiling that cold, calculating Demera smile while she thinks she's cornering him. The man who once faked his own death, who survived a bullet to the brain, who clawed his way back from literal hell, isn't about to be taken down by the mayor's righteous fury. No, he's going to let her get close, dangerously close, and to flip the script so spectacularly that Paulina won't know whether to scream or faint. And that brings us to the scene that has every fan's pulse racing, the secret lab beneath University Hospital. Deep in the bowels of the hospital, behind a reinforced door disguised as a utility closet that only 3 people in Salem even know exists, the air hums with electricity and the faint, sickly sweet smell of chemicals. Fluorescent lights flicker overhead, casting eerie green shadows across stainless steel tables cluttered with beakers, monitors, and ancient-looking Demera family artifacts. In the center of the room stands the capsuletal, cylindrical, glowing with that otherworldly emerald light that makes your skin crawl in the best possible way. Condensation beads on the glass. Something or someone is inside. Dr. Wilhelm Rolf, the mad genius who has brought more people back from the dead than any medical board would ever believe, is hunched over a control panel, his fingers flying across keys with the reverence of a priest at mass. Beside him, Gwen Resurrection, that Gwen, the woman who has reinvented herself more times than Salem has had power outages, with her arms crossed, red lips curved in a smile that could cut glass. And at the head of the capsule, like a king surveying his kingdom, is EJ Demera himself. His new ringed heavy gold piece with the strange black stone that appeared on his finger after that mysterious trip to Europe catches the green glue and seems to pulse with its own dark life. Gwen's voice cuts through the low mechanical hum, laced with that trademark sarcasm that makes her so addictive to watch. "You realize this is going to turn a lot of people's lives upside down, don't you, EJ? I mean, really, spectacularly, deliciously upside down." EJ doesn't even blink. He reaches out, almost tenderly, and rests his palm against the cool glass of the capsule. His voice is velvet and venom at the same time. "Pure Demera." "Yes," he says, slow and savoring every syllable, but in the most amazing way possible. The camera lingers. The green light throbs. The music swells with those unmistakable Ds of our live stingers that tell you something cataclysmic is about to happen. And then black. Who the hell is in that capsule? That is the question burning up every DOOL message board, every group chat, every living room in America right now. Is it Stefano, the Phoenix himself, finally ready for his umpteenth resurrection? Could it be EJ's own mother, Susan Banks, snatched back from that car crash that never quite felt final? Or get help uses it someone even more explosive? A Brady, a Horton, someone whose return would shatter every alliance in town. And then there are the dreams. Marlena Evans, her beloved Doc, the beating heart of Salem, has been tormented for weeks by visions of the Night Queen. That haunting, regal figure in black, whispering secrets in a voice that sounds eerily like her own. The same dreams that started right around the time EJ began wearing that new ring. The same ring that seems to glow in sync with the capsule. Coincidence? In Salem? Please. Longtime viewers know better. We've seen the DiMera family resurrect the dead so many times it's practically their love language. Rolf has brought back everyone from EJ himself to Tony to even poor old Andre multiple times, bless his psychotic heart. But this feels different. This feels bigger. This feels like the kind of seismic shift that could rewrite the entire canvas. Think about what it would mean for Salem's future. If it's Stefano, then every DiMera power struggle we've watched for the last decade becomes child's play. The man who once controlled the town with a mere raise of an eyebrow would be back, and this time he'd have his favorite son EJ at his right hand, fully unleashed. Paulina's mayoral office. Toast. The Kyriakis Empire. Under siege. The Bradys. Hunted. If it's someone from Marlena's past, perhaps a figure tied to that Night Queen mythology we're only beginning to understand, then we're talking full supernatural territory. Remember when Marlena was possessed by the devil? Remember how the town almost burned? This could make that look like a warm-up act. And poor Paulina. She's marching straight into the lion's den thinking she's the hunter, when EJ is already sharpening the trap. The confrontation we're about to see isn't just a fight between the mayor and a scheming billionaire. It's the opening salvo in a war that's been brewing since EJ first whispered the word resurrection in Rolf's ear months ago. I can already picture the scenes we're going to get. Paulina slamming her fist on EJ's desk, demanding answers while he pours her a drink she'll never touch. Rolf muttering in German as the capsule hisses open. Gwen delivering one of those perfectly timed one-liners that make you want to cheer and boo at the same time. And Marlena waking up in a cold sweat, that black ring stone somehow appearing on her own nightstand. Salem is about to be turned inside out. The beauty of Days of Our Livest reason we've all been addicted for decades is that nothing is ever simple. No resurrection is ever clean. Someone always pays. Someone always breaks. And someone always rises stronger, meaner, and more dangerous than before. So yes, I am counting the hours until we finally see who is lying in that glowing green capsule. I am ready for the gasps, the screams, the "I knew it" moments flooding social media. I am ready for EJ to look straight into Paulina's furious eyes and deliver the line that will change everything. Because in Salem, the dead don't stay dead. They come back swinging. And this time it's going to be legendary.
What do you think, fellow fans? Who do you need to see step out of that capsule? Drop your theories in the comments. Scream them into the void, because the wait is almost over, and when that lid finally opens, none of us are going to be the same.